Welcome back, baseball fans. 4Friends1679 here, and tonight we are talking about one of the oldest franchises with a truly rich and storied history, the all-time Chicago Cubs. I've got to give a shout out to another childhood friend of mine whose relationship with Chicago is much like mine is with Boston, my friend Paul. Hopefully I'll do his team some justice. If you're enjoying these videos, please be sure to like and subscribe, as there will be many more to come. And as always, we'll start out with a brief history of the franchise so that you understand the years and eras the players are being drawn from. The franchise was founded in 1876 as the Chicago White Stockings, one of the truly original 8 National League teams. They finished in first that inaugural year and 5 more times by the turn of the century, with a winning record in all but 5 years in that first quarter century. Along the way, they would rebrand as the Colts in 1890 and the Orphans in 1898 before permanently settling on the Cubs in 1904. In the first decade of the 20th, they would establish a bit of a dynasty with 4 league pennants and a pair of world championships between 1906 and 1910, with their 116 wins in 1906 standing alone as the single-season record until 2001, when it was tied by the Mariners, who did it in a longer season. For the next 4 decades, they would be a middling team with quite a few bright spots, 6 more league pennants through 1945 with generally winning records and only a single last-place finish. Unfortunately, after that, somebody kicked a goat out of a bar, and apparently that cursed them. What followed was 2 decades of cellar-dwelling and losing records, and despite a handful of division wins and wild cards, they would not win another pennant until 2016, finally breaking a 71-year drought and capturing their first world championship in 108 years, the longest championship drought of any franchise. The past decade has seen mostly success with a couple of postseason runs and mostly winning records. They have one of the most loyal and enthusiastic fan bases, and the 108 years between championships makes this team one that has representation from all across their colorful history. And now, without further ado, let's get into the 40-man roster of the all-time Chicago Cubs. Up first at catcher was a key part of 4 pennant winners. It's number 9, Gabby Hartnett. Hartnett was a 6-time All-Star and named the league's most valuable player in 1935. He delivered a 30 home run, 100 RBI season in 1930, hit .297 with a 126 OPS plus across 19 seasons, and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1955. In his representative season, Hartnett hit .339 with 37 homers, 122 RBI, and a 144 OPS plus. In the Wayback Machine, he's backed up by the field general of their original dynasty, Johnny Kling. Kling was a key part of 4 pennants and 2 world championships. He hit .272 with a 103 OPS plus over 11 years, and in his representative season hit .276 with 4 home runs, 59 RBI, and a 118 OPS plus. Coming back to the team that broke the curse, it's number 40, Wilson Contreras. Contreras was a 3-time All-Star, hitting .256 with a 114 OPS plus over 7 years. In his representative season, he hit .243 with 22 home runs, 55 RBI, and a 126 OPS plus. Starting things off at first base is professional baseball's first superstar, but also a man who played an important role in baseball's racial segregation. So again, the usual disclaimer about inclusion on this team, not implying personal admiration. The Marshalltown infant, Adrian Cap Anson. Anson was a 4-time batting champion, also leading the league in hits in 1881. He drove in over 100 runs 5 times, leading the league 8 times, and scored over 100 runs 6 times. He reached double figures and triples 3 times, twice achieving the quadruple double. He led the league in ops twice, on-base percentage 3 times, doubles in 1877, total bases and ops plus in 1881, and walks in 1890. Over 22 seasons, Anson hit .331 with a 142 OPS plus. He's the founding member of the 3,000 hit club and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1939. In his representative season, Cap hit .371 with 10 home runs, a league-leading 147 RBI with 117 runs scored, 11 triples, 29 steals, and a 180 OPS plus. A tough act to follow, but he's backed up by the peerless leader, Frank Chance. Chance starred for that original dynasty as well, stealing over 30 bases 5 times, topping 40, 50, and 60 in 3 different seasons, and twice leading the league. He led an on-base percentage in 1905, scored over 100 runs, leading the league in 1906, and reached double figures in triples 4 times. Chance hit .297 with a 136 OPS plus over 15 seasons, and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1946. In his representative season, he hit .319 with 3 home runs, 71 RBI, 10 triples, a league-leading 103 runs scored and 57 steals, and a 158 OPS plus. Back to modern times, it's the amazing number 17, Mark Grace. Grace was a 3-time All-Star and 4-time Gold Glove winner. He clubbed over 40 doubles 3 times, passing 50 and leading the league in 1995, and scored over 100 runs in 1999. Over 13 years, Grace hit .308 with a 122 OPS plus, and in his representative season hit .326 with 16 homers, 92 RBI, a league-leading 51 doubles, and a 142 OPS plus. Our top second baseman passed away only a few days ago as I write this, so it is with some sadness that we honor fan favorite number 23, Ryne Sandberg. Rhino was a 10-time All-Star, 9-time Gold Glover, 7-time Silver Slugger, was named Most Valuable Player in 1984, and won the Home Run Championship in 1990. He delivered a pair of 100 RBI seasons to go with his 40 home run season in 1990 after hitting 30 the year prior, and scored over 100 runs 7 times, thrice leading the league. He reached the 200-hit plateau in 1984, leading the league with 19 triples and achieving the quadruple double that year. He stole over 30 bases 5 times, topping 50 in 1985, and led the league in total bases in 1990. Over 15 seasons, Sandberg hit .285 with a 115 OPS plus. His number was retired and he was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2005. In his representative season, he hit .314 with 19 homers, 84 RBI, 200 hits, 32 steals, a league-leading 114 runs scored in 19 triples, and a 140 OPS plus. May he rest in peace. He's backed up by number 2, Billy Herman. Herman was a 7-time All-Star who helped the Cubs to 3 league pennants. He scored over 100 runs 5 times and delivered a trio of 200-hit seasons, leading the league in 1935. He clubbed over 40 doubles 3 times, twice topping 50 and leading the league in 1935, and reached double figures in triples twice, leading the league in 1939. Over 11 seasons, Herman hit .309 with a 112 OPS plus, and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1975. In his representative season, he hit .341 with 7 homers, 83 RBI, 113 runs scored, a league-leading 227 hits and 57 doubles, and a 128 OPS plus. And bringing poetry to complete a trio of Hall of Famers at second, it's one half of baseball's sad lexicon, the Trojan Johnny Evers. As a key part of their early dynasty, Evers stole over 30 bases 3 times, twice topping 40, and reached double figures in 1912. He hit .276 with a 108 OPS plus across 12 seasons and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1946. In his representative season, Evers hit .300 with no home runs, 37 RBI, and a 143 OPS plus. At the hot corner, from their fated near miss in 1969, it's number 10, Ron Santo. Santo was a 9-time All-Star and 5-time Gold Glover. He blasted 4 straight 30 home run seasons, drove in over 100 runs 4 times, and scored over 100 runs in 1967. He never drew over 100 walks, but led the league 4 times all the same. He led an on-base percentage twice and reached double figures in triples, leading the league in 1964. Over 14 years, Santo hit .279 with a 128 OPS plus. His number was retired in 2003, and he was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2012. In his representative season, he hit .300 with 31 homers, 98 RBI, 107 runs scored, a league-leading 96 walks, and a 153 OPS plus. He's backed up by my personal favorite, somewhat hipster pick for a deserving Hall of Fame snub, smiling Stan Hack. Hack was a 4-time All-Star. He scored over 100 runs 7 times, twice led the league in hits, twice led the league in steals, and reached double figures in triples in 1938. Over 16 years, Stan hacked a .301 average with a 119 OPS plus. In his representative season against a war-depleted league, Hack hit .323 with 2 home runs, 43 RBI, 110 runs scored, and a 132 OPS plus. And getting in the way back machine to finish up at third, it's Ned Williamson. Williamson won the home run championship in 1884, setting the single-season record that would be broken by Babe Ruth in 1919. He hit over 40 doubles, leading the league in 1883, led the league in walks in 1885, and stole over 40 bases in 1887. Williamson hit .260 with a 119 OPS plus over 11 years, and in his representative season hit .278 with a then-record 27 home runs, 84 RBI, and a 170 OPS plus. First up at short, let's play 2 for one of the greatest fan favorites of all time, Mr. Cub, number 14, Ernie Banks. Banks was an 11-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, and won the Gold Glove in 1960. As a shortstop, he hit over 40 home runs 4 times, twice leading the league, and tacked on a pair of 30 home run seasons after moving to first base later in his career. His 47 home runs in 1958 stood as the single-season record for shortstops until broken by Alex Rodriguez in 2001 and remains the National League record. He drove in over 100 runs 8 times, twice leading the league, and twice scored over 100 runs. He reached double figures in triples and led the league in slugging and total bases in 1958. Over 19 years, Banks hit .274 with a 122 OPS plus. He's a member of the 500 home run club. He was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1977, and his number was retired in 1982. In his representative season, he hit .304 with 45 homers, a league-leading 143 RBI, and a 156 OPS plus. He's poetically backed up by the other half of baseball's sad lexicon from the original dynasty, Joe Tinker. The speedy Tinker stole over 30 bases 5 times, topping 40 in 1904, and reached double figures in triples 4 times. He led the league in putouts and double plays twice, assists 3 times, and fielding percentage 4 times. Tinker hit .259 with a 93 OPS plus over 12 seasons and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1946. In his representative season, he hit .266 with 6 home runs, 68 RBI, 14 triples, 30 stolen bases, and a 118 OPS plus. And rounding out the infield is the really knowledgeable fans' hipster pick for favorite Hall of Fame snub, Bad Bill Dahlen. Dahlen stole over 30 bases 5 times, topping 40, 50, and 60 in 3 separate seasons, scored over 100 runs 6 times, and drove in over 100 runs in 1894. On the defensive side, he led the league in assists 4 times, double plays twice, and fielding percentage in 1903. Dahlen hit .299 with a 123 OPS plus over 8 years, and in his representative season hit .352 with 9 home runs, 74 RBI, 137 runs scored, 19 triples, 51 stolen bases, and a 156 OPS plus. Kicking things off in the outfield, it's sweet swinging Billy from Whistler, number 26, Billy Williams. Williams was a 6-time All-Star, was named Rookie of the Year in 1961, and won the batting championship in 1972. He blasted over 30 home runs 5 times, topping 40 in 1970. He drove in over 100 runs 3 times, scored over 100 runs 5 times, leading the league in 1970, and delivered a trio of 200 hit seasons, also leading the league in 1970. He reached double figures in triples twice, led the league in total bases 3 times, and led in slugging, ops, and ops plus in 1972. Williams hit .296 with a 135 OPS plus over 16 seasons. His number was retired, and he was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1987. In his representative season, he hit .315 with 34 homers, 108 RBI, 115 runs scored, 203 hits, and a 157 OPS plus. Bringing the thunder to center field is the powerful Hack Wilson. Wilson was a 4-time home run champion and named Most Valuable Player in 1930. He clubbed over 30 home runs 4 times, and his 56 in 1930 stood as the National League single-season record until 1998. He drove in over 100 runs 5 times, twice leading the league, and holds the single-season RBI record with an astounding 191 in 1930. He scored over 100 runs 3 times, twice led the league in walks, passing 100 in 1930, and also led the league in slugging, ops, and ops plus that same year. He reached double figures in triples in 1927 and the 200 hit and 400 total base plateaus in 1930. Wilson hit .322 with a 155 OPS plus over 6 seasons and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1979. In his representative season, he hit .356 with a league record 56 home runs and 191 RBI, with 146 runs scored, 208 hits, and a league-leading 105 walks, 723 slugging, 1177 ops, and 177 OPS plus. Returning to the way back machine, he's backed up by piano legs George Gore. Gore won the batting title in 1880, leading in on-base percentage, slugging, ops, and ops plus that same year. He led the league in runs scored twice and followed that up with 400 run seasons. He reached double figures in triples twice and led the league in walks 3 times, drawing over 100 in 1886. Over 8 years, Gore hit .315 with a 151 OPS plus. In his representative season, he hit .313 with 5 home runs, 57 RBI, 115 runs scored, 13 triples, and a 163 OPS plus. Starring for the last of the pennant winners for 71 years, it's Handy Andy, number 48, Andy Pafko. Prushka was a four-time All-Star. He delivered a pair of 100 RBI seasons, reached double figures and triples in 1945, and smashed over 30 home runs in 1950. Pafko hit .294 with a 126 OPS plus over 9 years, and in his representative season hit .304 with 36 homers, 92 RBI, and a 157 OPS plus. Starting things off in right is one-time fan favorite number 21, Slammin' Sammy Sosa. Sosa was a 7-time All-Star, 6-time Silver Slugger, and 2-time home run champion. He slammed over 30 home runs 11 times, topping 47 times, 50 a record 4 times, and 60 a record 3 times. He drove in over 100 runs 9 times, twice leading the league, scored over 100 runs 6 times, thrice leading the league, and drew over 100 walks twice. He stole over 30 bases twice, achieving the 30-30 mark both times, and reached 400 total bases twice, leading the league 3 times. Sosa hit .284 with a 139 OPS plus over 13 seasons in the Windy City and is a member of the 600 home run club. In his representative season, he hit .328 with 64 home runs, a league-leading 160 RBI and 146 runs scored with 116 walks, 1174 ops, a league-leading 425 total bases, and an astounding 203 OPS plus. He's backed up by number 43, Bill Swish Nicholson. Nicholson was a 4-time All-Star and 2-time home run champion. He smashed over 30 home runs in 1944, drove in over 100 runs twice, leading the league both times, and scored over 100 runs, leading the league in 1944. He also led the league in total bases that year and reached double figures in triples in 1942. Nicholson hit .272 with a 136 OPS plus over a decade in Chicago, and in his representative season hit .309 with 29 home runs to win the crown, a league-leading 128 RBI, and a 166 OPS plus. Up next in the Wayback Machine is Pony Jimmy Ryan. Ryan won the home run championship in 1888. He scored over 100 runs 8 times, reached double figures in triples 9 times, and stole over 30 bases 3 times, topping 40, 50, and 60 in 3 separate years, and achieving the quadruple double 4 times. He led the league in total bases twice, and hits, doubles, and slugging in 1888. Over 15 years, Swish hit .308 with a 125 OPS plus, and in his representative season hit .332 with 16 home runs to win the crown, 64 RBI, 115 runs scored with 10 triples, 60 stolen bases, and a league-leading 182 hits, 33 doubles, 283 total bases, and 515 slugging, en route to a 174 OPS plus. Running up behind him is number 3, Kai Kyler. Kyler was named to the All-Star team in 1934. He stole over 30 bases 3 times, topping 40 in 1929, and leading the league 3 times. He delivered a pair of 200 hit seasons, drove in over 100 runs twice, and scored over 100 runs 3 times. He knocked over 40 doubles twice, reaching 50 in 1930, and leading the league in 1934. He passed double figures in triples twice, achieving the quadruple double in 1930. Kyler hit .325 with a 127 OPS plus across 8 seasons, and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1968. In his representative season, he hit .355 with 13 home runs, 134 RBI, 155 runs scored, 50 doubles, 17 triples, a league-leading 37 stolen bases, and a 133 OPS plus. And last but not least, finishing out the position players is Frank Wildfire Schulte. Schulte was a 2-time home run champion. He drove in over 100 runs, leading the league in 1911, also scoring over 100 runs and leading in slugging, total bases, and ops plus that same year. He reached double figures in triples 6 times, leading the league in 1906. On top of a pair of quadruple doubles, Wildfire became the first player in history to achieve the quadruple 20 in 1911. Over 13 years, Schulte hit .272 with a 116 OPS plus, and in his representative season hit .300 with 21 home runs to win the crown, a league's best 107 RBI with 105 runs scored, 21 triples, 23 steals, and a league-leading 534 slugging, 308 total bases, and 156 OPS plus. At the top of the pitching staff is Fly, number 31, Fergie Jenkins. Jenkins is a 3-time All-Star and 6-time 20-game winner, leading the league and taking home the Cy Young Award in 1971. He achieved 5 200 strikeout seasons, leading the league in 1969. He led the league in starts and complete games 3 times each, whip in 1970 and innings in 1971. Across 10 seasons spanning 2 stints with the club, Jenkins turned in a 119 ERA+. He is a member of the 3,000 Strikeouts Club, was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1991, and had his number retired in 2009. In his representative season, Jenkins led the league with 24 wins against 13 losses with 263 strikeouts, a 2.77 ERA over a league's best 39 starts, 30 complete games, and 325 innings pitched, en route to a 1.41 ERA+. In the number 2 spot is easily the most underrated pitcher of the 1970s, Big Daddy, number 48, Rick Reuschel. Reuschel won 20 games and was named to the All-Star team in 1977. He led the league in starts in 1980 and quietly put up a 1.13 ERA plus over 12 years, spanning 2 stints on the team. In his representative season, he went 20-10 with 166 strikeouts, a 2.79 ERA, and 1.58 ERA plus. Up next is the ace of that early dynasty, Mordecai Three-Finger Brown. Brown was a 6-time 20-game winner, leading the league in 1909. He won the ERA title in 1906, leading in the ERA plus that same year. He led the league in appearances, complete games, and shutouts twice each, whipped 3 times, retroactively led in saves 4 times, and innings in 1909. Brown worked a 1.52 ERA plus over 10 years, spanning 2 stints on the club, and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1949. In his representative season, he earned a league's best 27 wins against 9 losses, with 172 strikeouts, a 1.31 ERA over a league-leading 50 games, 32 complete games, 342.2 innings, and 7 saves on his way to a 1.93 ERA+. Getting in the Wayback Machine, yes, even as compared to Three-Finger Brown, is the team's true original ace, Bill Hutchison. Hutchinson was a 3-time 30-game winner, twice winning 40 and leading the league all 3 years. He delivered a trio of 200 strikeout seasons, topping 300 and leading the league in 1892. He led the league in games, starts, complete games and innings 3 times each, and retroactively led in saves in 1890. Hutchinson ran up a 1.13 ERA plus over 7 years, and in his representative season topped the league with 44 wins against 19 losses, with 261 strikeouts, a 2.81 ERA over a league's best 66 games, 58 starts, 56 complete games, and 561 innings for a 1.23 ERA+. Behind him is his successor as the ace, Clark Griffith. The Old Fox was a 6-time 20-game winner who won the ERA title in 1898. He led the league in complete games in 1897, ERA plus in 1898, and shutouts in 1900. He put up a 1.29 ERA plus across 8 seasons and is a member of the Hall of Fame, though as a manager, pioneer, and executive. In his representative season, Griffith went 26-14 with 79 strikeouts, a 3.93 ERA, and 1.30 ERA plus. Up next is a man on the wrong side of a baseball legend who supposedly gave up Babe Ruth's alleged called shot, Charlie Root. Root was a 20-game winner, leading the league in wins, games, and innings in 1927. He led the league in winning percentage in 1929 and shutouts in 1930. Root delivered a 1.12 ERA plus over 16 years, and in his representative season went 18-17 with 127 strikeouts, a 2.82 ERA, and 1.37 ERA plus. Our top lefty is the ace of the 1919 pennant winners, Hippo Vaughn. Vaughn was a 5-time 20-game winner, taking home the Triple Crown in 1918. He led the league in starts, innings, strikeouts, and strikeouts per 9 twice overall, and shutouts, whip, and ERA plus in 1918. Vaughn rang up a 1.25 ERA plus over 9 years, and in his representative season went 21-14 with a 1.79 ERA and a league-leading 141 strikeouts and 306.2 innings, en route to a 1.60 ERA plus. Following him up is Old Pete Grover Cleveland Alexander. Alexander was a 2-time ERA champion and 2-time 20-game winner, winning the Triple Crown in 1920. He led the league in shutouts and ERA plus twice, starts, complete games and innings in 1920, and whip in 1923. Over 9 years, Alexander turned in a 1.31 ERA plus. He's a member of the 300 Wins Club and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1938. In his representative season, Old Pete won the Triple Crown with 27 wins against 14 losses, 173 strikeouts, and a 1.91 ERA, with a league-leading 40 starts, 33 complete games, 363.1 innings, and 1.66 ERA plus. Toiling away for a decade's worth of cellar dwellers is number 17, Bob Rush. Rush was a 2-time All-Star. He worked a 1.09 ERA plus over 10 years, and in his representative season went 17-13 with 157 strikeouts, a 2.70 ERA, and 1.43 ERA plus. Up next is a guy that they definitely should have re-signed, the Mad Dog, the Professor, number 31, Greg Maddux. Maddux was a two-time All-Star, five-time Gold Glover, and won his first Cy Young Award in 1992. He was a 20-game winner that year, leading the league in wins and ERA+. He led the league in innings twice and starts 4 times. Maddux delivered a 1.12 ERA+ over 10 years, spanning 2 stints on the team, is a member of both the 300-win and 3,000 strikeout clubs, had his number retired in 2009, and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2014. In his representative season, he earned the league's best 20 wins against 11 losses, with 199 strikeouts, a 2.18 ERA with a league-leading 35 starts, 268 innings, and 166 ERA+. And rounding out the starting pitchers is the tempestuous El Toro, number 38, Carlos Zambrano. Big Z was a 3-time All-Star and 3-time Silver Slugger. He rang up a pair of 200 strikeout seasons and led the league in wins in 2006. Over 11 contentious seasons, Zambrano dropped a 1.22 ERA+. In his representative season, he went 16-8 with 188 strikeouts, a 2.75 ERA, and 1.60 ERA+. At the top of the bullpen is the intimidating number 46, Lee Smith. Smith was a 2-time All-Star. He saved over 30 games in a then-record 4 consecutive seasons, led the league in 1983, and retired the all-time saves leader, a record he would hold until 2006. Over 8 seasons, he delivered a 1.34 ERA+, and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2019. In his representative season, he went 4-10, with a league-leading 29 saves, a 1.65 ERA, and 2.29 ERA+. He's backed up by his predecessor in the closer's role, number 42, Bruce Sutter. Sutter was a 4-time All-Star and won the Cy Young Award in 1979. He saved over 30 games twice leading the league. Sutter rang up a 1.71 ERA+ over 5 years and was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2006. In his representative season, he went 6-6 with a league-leading 37 saves, a 2.22 ERA, and 1.88 ERA+. Behind him is the chaotic brilliance of number 49, Carlos Marmol. Marmol gave the Cubs a pair of 30-save seasons and was selected to the All-Star team in 2008. He delivered a 1.24 ERA+ across 8 white-knuckled years, and in his representative season went 2-3 with 38 saves, a 2.55 ERA, a blistering 16.0 strikeouts per 9, and a 1.67 ERA+. Here to get the lefties out is number 45, Sean Marshall. Marshall earned a 1.12 ERA+ over 6 years, and in his representative season went 6-6 with 5 saves, a 2.26 ERA, and 1.73 ERA+. And last but not least is number 20, Dutch Leonard. And no, not that Dutch Leonard, and not even a relative. Leonard was an All-Star in 1951. He delivered a 1.14 ERA+ over 5 years, and in his representative season went 10-6 with 3 saves, a 2.64 ERA, and 1.56 ERA+. And before we move on to the summary, I would be remiss if we did not acknowledge the voice of the fans, a true baseball treasure in the broadcaster's booth. Take it away, Harry Carey. And that's the roster. Be sure to hit me up in the comments with anyone you think got missed. For my part, honorable mentions would include Jody Davis at catcher, Phil Cavarretta and Anthony Rizzo at first, Glenn Beckert at second, Chris Bryant and Aramis Ramirez at third, Woody English at short, Riggs Stevenson in left, Bill Lang in center, King Kelly in right, John Clarkson, Claude Passau, and Lon Warnke at starting pitcher, and the wild thing, Mitch Williams in the bullpen. All told, these all-time Cubs include 18 Hall of Famers, 6 MVPs, 1 Rookie of the Year, 3 Cy Young Awards, 94 All-Stars, 24 Gold Gloves, and 16 Silver Sluggers. They won 6 batting championships, 15 home run championships, and 5 ERA titles. So what do you think of the team that War selected? Do you think that War did a good job overall? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, I hope to see you at the ballpark.